I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for coming.
Yes, definitely, definitely. I'm glad to be here. It's an opportunity worth taking.
Yeah,
And then you never know what's gonna come from it, right?
that's very true, and I'm just glad that they're like rebuilding a lot of stuff here. So it's gonna be the new office and stuff, the camp office.
Okay, okay.
Looks good.
Good space. It's not too big. It's still intimate.
Yeah, not
And
too big.
yeah, yeah. I like the little stage and everything. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is like the property of the previous camp owners, who I fucking can't stand. I hate them, but that's another story for another day. But
Well, you know I'm a journalist, so you know I got you. I got you.
so, but why, like, but not a question though, like why, I feel like you're more interested in this little whack ass place than me. Like what is there something? I'm just a nosy little ass.
Well, I've heard a lot come from this camp. A lot of stories come from this camp. And I figured somebody need to really step up and document things. And who better than me?
Is it like good stories or bad?
A mixture. I'll say adventures, experiences. Yeah.
Has there been a lot of people that came to you about something?
Well, I'm a journalist, so they didn't really come to me, but you hear things, and you know the rumor mill. You know, so I mean, once again, in my line of work, you got to capitalize on all of that.
Did you hear anything about me? It's probably all bad, but it's true. I don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. There's no judgment from my end. It's literally work.
Which one of
So
those bitches snitched on me? Those whack bitches.
I'm not at liberty to say. I won't even call it snitching. I'll call it your experience was witnessed. Yeah.
Well, they're all whack creatures anyway, but
What can you tell me about the camp?
the history or now?
Whatever you got.
Because I'm one of the owners and someone that I used to be really, well, I consider her a friend, but she was never really my friend. So her story was, she was a lesbian, and we worked in the kitchen 2003, and I guess she confided in somebody else, and she told, because this was like a religious camp,
Okay.
so she confided in one of her old counselors, and they went back and told the owners, and so she got kicked out, and she was like, I was right there when it happened, but she was just trying to like begging me for help. I'm like, that's what you get. Like I don't know why you're telling strangers. You should have told me. She never told me this. I had to find out like right then and there. But I mean, that's what you get. I mean, it's horrible that she got kicked out, but there's nothing I can do. I mean, but she, God, how many years ago? That was in 2003, but now a couple years ago, she sued. And I guess the owners didn't have that much money, so they settled with her as, I guess, having one of the properties, which this is the one property.
I think I heard about that.
You know, then I don't know. I guess she asked me to come aboard and help her with it. So I guess that's how I became one of the owners.
Interesting. From the experiences I heard,
I mean, I
to
don't
become an owner. Yeah.
But I didn't know that she was suing. Like she used one of my books from online and just used it in one of her, I guess, what's the word?
Plagiarism?
No, one of her, not court documents, but I guess it's evidence. And I had no idea until I was subpoenaed, I guess, to be at the court, and I couldn't flip out on this little fucking
Right.
fucking hoe. So I couldn't do it in the court, so I had to wait.
Yeah. You don't want to be in shackles.
No, I didn't want to get God, what's the word?
Detained.
That, but there's another word that they used. But anyway, yeah, they came, so I had to wait until it was done, and we were screaming in the hallways, and I almost got yeah, arrested because making a public scene in the hallway with her. So, and these are basically like the bullet points of the years that she, I guess, used from my book.
Wow.
I guess my first summer, which is in '94, nothing really happened. I guess that I met her in '95. Nothing really happened. Because when I first came here, I was '94. I was 7. '95, nothing happened. '96 was a boring year.
Yeah, I need all the juice. I need all the juice. What year did the juice come about?
I guess it started in '97 when I was 10. The owners would usually have, people local and just like speak at the camp, like give motivational speaks and like talks and stuff. And oh my gosh, it was like one night and we all, cause like this is like the center, like they had like a little stage and we were there and the cabins were around the center of the little stage. So the right side was the boys' side, the left side was the girls. So after the motivational speaker was done, we all just went to our cabins, and honestly, like I guess like 10, 15 minutes after we went to the cabin, and we heard a scream, and it was from the oldest girl's cabin. And of course, I was only 10, so I remember a lot of it, but I don't. So we all just went out, and we heard one of the girls say there was a guy that looked in the window. I guess it was a motivational speaker. He was like peeking in the girls' cabin when they were changing, and we were all scared. That can scare a 10-year-old.
Peeping Tom, huh?
Yeah, it was scary.
Yeah, that's enough to scar anybody.
Yeah, so I remember after that we all ran in the cab. We like barricaded the door with our like beds because they weren't like attached. It was just like regular beds.
Okay.
We all slept on the floor that night. That was a lot.
So, how does it feel being an owner now and just being in that environment, remembering those experiences?
Being an owner is very different. It's a lot of responsibility. I mean, we've just been doing a lot of construction. I mean, because on the other side, this is a big, big property. So on the other side, the same owners that, of course, when I met them in '94, they still own this. It's been more than 25 years since they owned the place. So they're still on the other side. Crystal, she just owns this little side, this little property she was awarded. So I didn't really, it just made me one of the owners. I didn't really have to buy into it or anything, but it just felt different. There's a lot of state laws, a lot of zoning laws and everything before we can even open for the summer. Let's get these kids in here.
Yeah.
Trying to get like a lot of youth kids, a lot of kids from foster agencies.
Okay.
So
try to keep it diverse and
yeah, and we also have 4 other people that are helping, that are going to be co-owners. And what is interesting about them is that they're actually all brothers and sisters, 4 of them, and their grandparents used to own this property, the whole big property back in it was like 1975 from 1993. And then those creatures, they bought the whole, this whole property in '94 when I met them, when I first came here when I was 7. So we're gonna be like 6 of us running the place. So it shouldn't be too bad.
Interesting. 6 views, 6, 6 inputs.
I hope there's not a lot of, I hope there's gonna be not a lot of fighting, but 6 different personalities. So.
Well, at least with 6, you have to do like what do you call it, a voting. Yeah, we vote, even them out, odd them out.
Yeah. And if I don't like a lot of the a lot of their concerns or suggestions are, it's not gonna, we're not passing that vote.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a hell no. So,
Okay. Those experiences, I can't wait to hear more about them. Definitely. Gotta get your viewpoint on things that happened over there.
well, yeah, these are some of the court documents, but yeah, it was 97, 98, nothing happened. 99 was a good year. These are all good years, just some of them were not so good.
Well, it's good that you have at least as many good and bad.
Yeah.
I see. That's what makes a good story.
Yeah. Then the Y2K 2000 was a good year, nothing happened. 2001, nothing really happened. 2002, nothing really happened. 2003, that's when the shit started happening.
That's what we gotta get to.
What do you want to know?
Whatever you can remember.
Oh, well, I was working in the kitchen. I was 16. I had to work with the owner's son, who I hated. I still hate him. He just acted like he owned the whole place and just made everybody's lives just horrible as hell.
He probably just knew he was gonna be getting it, maybe entitlements. Maybe, who knows?
Well, they're stupid if they would just give him and make him run everything, because he would just run this whole shit to the ground. But so then I worked with this other guy. I hated him too. His name was Anthony or something. He would always like rap, and I wasn't a fan of it because he was corny. He was just like a mixture of horrible like country rap mixed with Kirk Franklin, and it wasn't cute. But, no, but now, yeah, I always hated him. We used to fight all the time. We even got into like a fist fight.
What? Yeah. I don't think I heard that part.
No, and he's actually one of the famous rappers now, but you just Google him, but
definitely gotta dig deeper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was the year too when Crystal was kicked out for her sexuality. Yeah, I didn't even know about that. She didn't tell me. Prior to that, I've known her for 8 years before that.
Wow.
So not to tell me about that was a very like surprising and shocking, but then my last year was the next year, 2004. Graduated high school. I wasn't gonna do it because I had so much to do and get ready for college and everything. But worked in the kitchen for 2 weeks. And I became a camp counselor.
That must have been nice.
It was until I had this little Caucasian camper. He was 7 or 8, and oh my God, it was me, this other kid. He was black, and then the main head counselor, he was white, and every day this kid would just call. If he didn't get his way, he would always call me and the other kid the N-word. Every day. And I mean, it's not funny, but it's just like.
I get you. And you say he was 7 or 8 years old. That's crazy.
I'm just like, how do you even know this word? Like,
you know how you know.
Yeah, and it just happened every day. If he didn't get his way, he would call us the N-word. And it was at the point when I told the owners, and they did nothing about it, which pissed me off. And I think it was like, I was in 3 or 4 weeks into it, and I couldn't deal with it. I'm not like this is like a second home to me, so to be disrespected like that, I just called my mom, my brother, and they came and got me, and I just left in the middle of the night. I didn't tell anybody. I just left. I'm like, you can mail me my fucking check. I just left this place, and I haven't been back since 2004, so it's just surprising. So.
2004, that's what?
Oh, 17 years now, wow. And I have yet to run into the owners, and I'm done. no, I don't want them on this side of the property. 'Cause I will,
Right.
they can email me. I don't want them fucking calling me. If they even trespass, I have them arrested. I don't want them near me.
Yeah.
That's one of the rules I made with Crystal, and I just don't want anybody from my past coming here making trouble because I'm just not the one. I'm worse than the IRS. I will fucking purposely destroy your life and just laugh about it.
That is worse than IRS.
Yeah, I'm very bad. I'm very good, but I can be bad if I'm crossed. But
At least you realize it. So that's what's up. And for me, all of it makes a good story. So.
All these, I feel like there's more to this for you. What's really going on?
Well, I mean, I can't lie and say it won't be a resume builder, but I mean, you know, it's exciting content. I'm tired of doing pets and beauty pageants and all that. Yeah, I need some nitty gritty, local, actual news, some stuff that people want to hear about, or at least we can turn into something they want to hear about. Yeah.
They'll hear about this. It was very detailed, and a lot happened. So.
It's a famous camp. Yeah. People need to know these things and be informed. Who knows? Might save a life.
So dog shows are not. I thought dog shows are more important than this.
Mm-hmm.
All these dogs running around.
We're gonna find out.
All these dogs I had to deal with for, 11 years?
Yeah.
These female dogs.
More dogs out there in the streets, so I mean, at least you got your experience in that environment.
I just think being called Emma was really bad, but to be kicked out for her just because you're lesbian,
Yeah.
I think that's gonna make this your story.
Yeah, definitely.
That's gonna explode.
Yeah, definitely. That's a section by itself. Yeah.
I feel like there's more. Are you a camper here or something? What's the deal?
No.
You sure?
No. Yeah, I didn't. No, I'm not going around here.
You sure?
Nah, I don't know.
You can tell Uncle Michael.
I've only heard about Camp Whitaker. Yeah. I don't know. So, yeah. This is it touches home, but not.
How long have you been doing juggling?
7 years so far.
And you like it?
Yes. I love it, and I'm trying to amp it up. I'm trying to change my ways. I don't want to be the little local journalist who does puppies and horoscopes and pageants. Yeah, I want to actually be on the big screen, and dish everybody else's dirt. Yeah.
I'm a Wendy Williams.
Right. Yes, the hot topics. That's what I'm here for. The hot topics.
Yeah, you're not as bad as she is, but.
Nah, I'm gonna be a little bit more ladylike about it. No. But no, this story, like I said, I know people heard some things over time, and I figured why not capitalize on it and get these stories told, get these experiences out there. Once again, maybe save a life mentally. Who knows?
Oh, I'm just mad that she just blinds. I just use my book all my books like that from online.
Yeah.
I don't even saying anything. Because I will get your ass cursed out, and I did.
Yes.
I didn't even want to be involved, but I'm glad I'm involved now. I'm one of the owners of my childhood.
See? You never know what happens. That's how I'm taking this story. You never know what you're going to get from it. You never know. So.
But what happens now with this story? Like, are you going to...
I got to get back to my office.
See what the boss says? What the man says?
That part, yes. Get back to the office, take a couple drinks from all the stuff I've heard, and then put everything together.
will you at least give us or me, well not them, but me a warning, like
Oh,
not a
yeah,
warning,
yeah.
but like a heads up when it's gonna be on air or online?
Definitely, definitely. I'll make sure to I'll contact you personally to let you know that, hey, this is in the works, it's gonna happen.
I'm just scared of the editing because the way they edit shows and reality shows, I don't know.
I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. Like I said, we're gonna put the dirt out there, but it's gonna be more ladylike.
I'm scared, I'm nervous.
I might throw a little bit more drama in there, you know. I mean, that's just how it is. But I'm gonna let you know.
What kind of drama?
Probably a little more fist fighting, dishes being thrown across the kitchen.
Oh, my fist fight with the rapper.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
one hit wonder.
Exactly. Yeah. Crack a plate upside the head a little bit. Yeah.
I would love to, but I couldn't do that.
See? And then so when you're watching it all play out, you're like, yeah.
So you're thinking about making this into a reality show? Or?
More so of a limited series.
Ooh.
Yeah, a limited series.
I wonder what Never's gonna pick it up.
We're gonna call it, I don't know yet, but picking up, oh, it's gotta be on somebody's network. Yeah. And with you being the owner of the camp, that definitely opens up the window for the next limited series.
We'll have to talk it over with the other 5.
Okay, I'm sure I could persuade them, bring some more exposure to this camp, and
The other 4 are very easy to get along with. I get along with them, but it's just Crystal's the most difficult one.
definitely will be talking to Crystal.
Yeah, she's
I
gonna
like
be
a challenge.
I'm gonna have to try to impress her with all this. 'Cause she's more difficult than I am.
Good. I need that to test my limits as a journalist and as a human. So, yeah, this camp, I don't know, it's just interesting. And I feel like it really is some things to be told. And I mean, you're proof. So, I'm glad that you called me and had me, reconnected. And, yeah, I mean,
20 years.
I've been around the camp, but I ain't had these experiences like y'all. So
Well, they've been doing this for 28 years now.
I didn't even know the camp had been open that long.
Yeah, it's 90. Well, that's the only kind of credit I'll give them. But they've been, I don't know how they did it.
Y'all got all the drama. I didn't get these experiences. That's why I like to say experiences. I didn't get that camp experience like that. It was straightforward, fun, games, or maybe because I used to keep to myself. Hence, I'm a journalist now, so I stayed out of the way. I just showed enough light. I didn't get into anything.
I mean, it was fun. It was just been here too long. My past was 11 years. It's a long time. So many people I've come in contact with, had to deal with.
And now you're going to get to see it play out on the screen.
Yeah, a lot of people. People who are depressed, try to overdose on their medications. There was a lot of stuff come in contact with over those years.
Yes, yeah. I need all that. I need all that. And we need to get this out.
Anything else that you want to know or anything? Or?
Any deaths?
Any deaths? Oof.
Any hair pulling?
Oh, there was a lot. It was mostly black, mostly like a lot of African American like kids coming here, but so you know damn well there was a lot of hair.
Right. Well, yeah, we know how to party.
But deaths? No, there was God. Oh, thank God.
Oh, that's good.
Didn't go too that far.
Yeah, it would have been juicy.
Goodness.
That's good. Yeah, when I was there, nothing happened. I mean,
No.
yeah.
No, not deaths. Just a lot of fighting. Just kicked out, sexuality, being called the N-word. stuff like that, but nothing really too big.
Okay. Well, I guess I should have enough. My time on top of your experiences. But yeah, we're gonna get some more. I want some more. Yeah.
Do you have any more questions or concerns or?
I don't know. What you got for me? I feel like you got some more you gotta get off your chest.
No, I think the other four that I'm working with, the other owners there, their stories are more interesting than the owners that are here now. Their grandparents. I mean, this place was.
Yeah.
This was actually the first African American camp that opened in the 70s and 80s. It was very interesting.
And see, I never met the owners.
Yeah.
I want everybody's side of point of view. Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of questions I want to be asking. But I think from you, I got enough. Got enough right now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess that's everything. So.
Yeah. I'll wrap it up.
Okay. So I guess that's a wrap.